Boxable has come a long way since 2017. The father and son duo of Paulo and Galliano Tiramani is slowly but surely taking over and disrupting the housing industry. It seems like only yesterday when Galliano did this.
Wait a minute. Look out!
Okay, all jokes aside, Boxable has come a long way since then and has even appeared on CNN. Not to mention, Elon Musk just confirmed the rumors last year and actually said he was Boxable's top secret customer. Boxable raised over $130 million, more than 100,000 reservations with an estimated 4,000 orders with paid deposits. Boxable even completed orders for the US federal government. We've covered this in previous videos, but they've also filed a strategic partnership with the largest home builder in the US, D.R. Horton, filed over 50 patents, and have teamed up with Volkswagen Group's Porsche Consulting Inc. for the design and implementation of Boxable's new factory, according to Start Engine. With a goal to mass produce and lower the cost and time required to build homes, does Boxable have what it takes to be the future of housing? In this video, we'll go over the latest information on Boxable's current offering, Elon Musk's recent ties to Boxable, and Galliano Tiramani's latest appearance on CNN. Two of the main things we'll go over is 1, the offering, and 2, how to invest. So stay tuned until the very end. You don't want to miss any of this. We're not financial advisors, and this is not financial advice, so always do your own due diligence. Last time, we gave you an update about Boxable's new factory in Las Vegas.
In their latest videos, Boxable CEO Paulo Tiramani, together with his son Galliano, just unveiled that Boxable's factory number 2 is done and will be in full swing in a couple of months.
Here we are in the new Boxable factory, just about a quick 5-minute walk from Boxable Factory 1. This baby should be getting completed in the next few months. We're gonna fill this whole thing with racking and equipment, and it's really going to make us way more efficient, way more streamlined.
Boxable got the chance to star on CNN just recently. Here's Galliano Tiramani's big move.
Yeah, so our first product is actually a 20 by 20 room, like kind of a little studio apartment with a kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, and couch. It deploys in just about an hour. And the idea is that our product would dramatically reduce the cycle time for builders and developers. So instead of having, 6 months to build a building, they can just prep the site with utilities and foundation and deploy our room that's fully finished from the factory in just a few hours. And by doing it this way, we think we're going to be able to dramatically lower the cost and time to build houses.
With the spike in housing prices on top of insane interest rates, Boxable seems to be on the right track to solving the housing crisis. For those of you who think Boxable could be the key to solving this problem, here are 2 things you need to know. Number 1, the offering. Boxable is selling a maximum number of 85.6 million shares of non-voting Series A2 preferred stock at 80 cents per share and another 85.6 million shares of common stock, which can be the result of converting the non-voting Series A2 preferred stock. But with the non-voting Series A1 preferred stock, only a maximum of about 12.7 million shares at 0.079 cents per share can be offered, which can also be converted into shares of common stock. For the non-voting Series A preferred stock, investors can buy it at 0.014 cents per share, and approximately 35.7 million shares will be offered. As of November 23rd last year, Boxable has 3 billion shares of common stock, approximately 7.3 million shares of Series A2 preferred stock, 67.6 million shares of Series A1 preferred stock, and about 188 million shares of Series A preferred stock. So how exactly can you invest in Boxable? Number 2, how to subscribe, invest in Boxable. Before you invest, you need to complete a subscription agreement if you're not an accredited investor or earn less than $200,000 each year or $300,000 for joint income in the last 2 years of your career. If you're unfamiliar with what an accredited investor is, according to Investopedia, anyone can be an accredited investor if that person has a net worth of more than $1 million, regardless if you're just by yourself or with a partner. They can also be one when they're a general partner, executive officer, or a director for a company. But when talking about entities that have a different identity from their owners, an entity can be an accredited investor if its assets exceed $5 million. Okay, enough with the trivia. There are actually 3 ways to subscribe for Boxable's offered shares. The first is through Dalmore Group LLC. You'd have to go to Boxable's page and complete these 5 steps. Depending on the case, there's likely a chance that your subscription can be rejected, but it could also be accepted if you complied with all of their requirements. If it does get rejected, all funds will be credited back to you within 30 days. If you've watched this far, comment BOX down below to be shouted out in an up-and-coming video. The second way to subscribe is through Open Deal Broker LLC. By the Republic platform managed by Open Deal Broker, investors can also access Boxable's offerings. All payments will be processed into an escrow account at the escrow agent for the advantage of Boxable. The last way is through Star Engine Primary LLC, which is how we personally invested in Boxable. If you're an investor interested in Boxable's Series A2 preferred stocks at 80 cents per share, you can also subscribe here. Just like Open Deal Broker LLC, all payments will be through an escrow account at the escrow agent, while transactions are via wire, credit, or debit card. ACH is also allowed, the only exception being checks. As of now, a total of 1,512 investors have invested at 80 cents per share. Now, we're sure you're wondering what this is for. Boxable is a 5-year-old housing giant in the making. We think this David has a strong shot at taking down the Goliaths in the industry, at least the ones that refuse to partner with it. Every startup company that incurs losses may excuse themselves for just being a startup, but Boxable has been producing results. With over 100,000 reservations, a special connection with the famous Techno King, and orders completed for the US federal government, Boxable has really been making it happen. It's not every day that we see a startup business projecting lots of demand for their products, but for Boxable,
we make the impossible possible.
So what ties does Elon Musk, aka the Techno King, have with Boxable?
The main home now is Austin, or Texas, state of Texas.
Yeah.
Main residence.
I actually don't really have a main residence.
Same as us.
It's kind of like us, just always moving around, right?
But what's the with the Boxable rumor? That
I do actually have a Boxable, yeah.
You do?
Some prototype Boxable that's down in South Texas.
Yeah. Wow, that's pretty cool.
And when asked what he thinks about Boxable,
What do you think of the Boxable?
Yeah, it seems good.
Aren't they like, what are they, like 50 grand?
I think so. I don't actually stay in the Boxable. It's like, so I have like the house that I bought actually cost less than a Boxable. It cost like 45K or something. But I've done a lot with the place. You know, so
You bought a house for 45K?
yeah.
What is it, like big or is it?
No, it's small.
Is it
very small.
It's a tiny house,
That's great
right?
value, 45K.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's a small house.
Wow.
Why do you do that?
People have pictures of it and stuff. It's like, because it was right next to the rocket factory.
Oh, got it.
So I can just literally walk to the rocket factory. It's like half a mile away.
You got a kitchen, living room, bedroom. It's a 1-bedroom, right?
It's technically a 3-bedroom, but it used to be a 2-bedroom, but I converted the garage into a 3rd bedroom.
So crazy.
Yeah, it's like a friends of mine come and stay in it, like they can't believe I'm staying in this house. I'm like,
Yeah, do you like living like that?
If I'm there by myself, but yeah, it's fine. You know? Or just with little X or something. You know?
based on what Galliano said during the CNN interview,
Well, the real reason is we've seen such incredible interest and demand in the product.
and perhaps this is the reason why over thousands of people are in the long wait for more factories of Boxable to be built and move in full swing.
Really, at Boxable, we have just a new way to build that is better, lower cost, and we are actually mass producing these buildings in a factory like the factory behind me right here.
Did you hear that? Mass produce. You already know that Boxable's goal is to be the solution to the housing crisis with lower cost and time to build houses. A special shout out to everyone in our Patreon community. You guys truly help to make these videos possible, and we really appreciate all the support. We'll do our absolute best to provide the most value. Shout out to Arthur Magazu, Wei Chu, Pietro Serra, Daniel Corbett, Mr. Welfare, Casey Patel, Jeff Sherman, Gregory Valor, Bo Park, Denzel, Shonda, Reginald Davis, Les Broadway, Christian Cardelphi, Kevin Beaufriend, Jay Bone, and Alan. We really appreciate all the support. Thanks for watching. We greatly appreciate it. And until next time, peace.